We are live. I'm waiting on the ladies. Good morning. Huh? Today, well, I'll just introduce myself. My name is Rebel, and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and me and Lori and Elizabeth, Lori, Elizabeth, and I, here comes Lori. We get together and chit chat and try to do some work, which I'm terrible at doing work.
At least on
Yeah.
On these, yes. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
No,
Can you hear
I'm
me?
not hearing you.
you need to go into sound
Oh.
on your
Where?
window key sound.
Window key. Hold on.
Sound.
That's sound settings.
Yes.
And
change that from Yeti X to whatever.
yet it is an X.
Change it from that to something else. Whatever.
This.
Yes.
And then it's good.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I think I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can. All right. Holy cow. If there isn't one technical difficulty, there's
I'm
another.
telling you what, I know the drill. I know it. How's your morning?
It's been good. It's been good. I've actually done a little bit of work before this, I have been killing it with processing stuff this week.
I need to be killing it. You know what I did?
What?
So when I took the leap from Poshmark to eBay, and I've sold on eBay forever and ever, but I haven't in years. You know what I'm saying? Like I sold a long time ago when my kids were little, for years.
Right.
And so when I decided to start reselling again, I went to Poshmark because I started with all of my clothes from my closet. And so I had Vendu, and I was cross-posting, and I was doing way too much cross-posting, and what it was doing was jumbling up my listings too. Like I think that I had added too much to eBay too quick. So I wasn't getting any sales. So all of my newer listings were getting sold, but my older listings were sitting in the back. So I had to go through them, find the double listings, fix that. And I just decided to end probably 300 or 400 listings and fix them the way that because my shipping was wrong on some of them. I mean, to go through each one was maddening. So I just went backwards and took all the older ones, took them off, going through them, making sure they're right, and then I'm scheduling them to post 10 a day for the remainder of however many I take out. So I'll schedule them to, post, and then my newer listings I'll add to that. So I'll still be at about 20 a day. You know what I mean?
Right. That's good. That's
well,
good.
It's got to do something because I don't do when I came into eBay this time around, it was when the sell similar, when y'all were doing ending, sell similar, and that was working. So none of mine were selling because I wasn't selling, ending or selling similar. On a few of them, then they would sell. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to go backward and start this again. Because my newer listings they're going. So either I caught up with it, I don't know. Something's good. So we're just going to try and coax it. Well, hello there, Miss Elizabeth.
There she is.
I wasn't connecting at first. I had to turn out. It kept trying to pick up a router somewhere, but I have to use data. So I just had to turn off Wi-Fi because I'm in the car.
Yay.
Right.
Are you heading home or heading to Oklahoma? Oh,
I'm in Oklahoma right now, and I just left my sister's house. I'm going to go up to her local thrift store, and she went ahead and stayed home with my daughter so that I could come and I could chat with you guys in the car. It's like about a 15 to 20 minute drive to get to the store, so I'll just chat with you guys while I'm driving. And tell me if the noise is bad, and I'll just mute when I'm not trying to say something. And but I can hear you guys. And then when I get there, I'll take the camera in and see if there's anything interesting to look at.
That'll be fun.
Nice.
That'll be fun. Yeah, Lori, I stopped this month. I stopped doing the
Right.
spending and
Well, I
sell
think
similar.
that if I do it one good time and just wipe and get all my listings, new, fix the shipping, because you know how people are. If they see a high shipping, even if the price is right on the item, they're just going to bypass it. Some will send you an offer, but I don't know until I get that like or something, and then I go and check, and I'm like, well, why is this not sold yet? And it's that, and it's so random, Rebel. It's not like every one is screwed up. Every 5th second. So that's what I'm doing, and so my living room looks like an explosion right now.
I noticed something last night. I was trying to cross list to Etsy. Now, I put in box measurements, even if it's just the 13 by 13 by 8 for the large priority box on anything that's going to be shipped in that size or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's calculated shipping, just to make sure that it's doing the right thing. But when I went to cross list from eBay to Etsy yesterday, I put in the shoebox dimensions, which are 15 by 8 by 6, and it was trying to charge $5 more.
Yeah, there's a new, is that the new over 30 inches or 20 something inches? They charge you $4 or $5, and then if it's over certain other length, like 37 inches, it's $15. I just heard that yesterday.
But the shoebox dimensions
Maybe
is
it was
less.
yeah, because that's on USPS. So what it is, though, I think it's, don't they total it, or?
I think that's what it is. So like a 13 by 13 by 8 would be 34 inches, right?
Right. So that's over 30. And that's where I think it's over 30 where they're adding on the extra $4 or $5.
I don't know. I might have to look in it because when I put it back,
so watch
when I put
Auction Professor did a little video on it last night. I caught late about items over a certain.
I thought it was 20 inches. If it's bigger than 20 inches, one dimension.
I don't know. He explains it really well, and he actually, the way he explained it, helped me with some other things that I was kind of confused on. But that's a new, I guess. I don't know if you've heard about that, either one of you, about the USPS.
I have heard that. But what's funny, though, is when I went and put back the 13 by 13 by 8, it was the regular price that it should have been.
Really?
Yeah, so there was some kind of glitch in the I don't know.
What he was saying was like what you think is the length, usually people, I mean, I'm sure you know that, what the length is, but he's like, don't put the longest number in for the length of it. I don't know how he was explaining that. Maybe you'll understand it. But watch it and see what he has to say about it. That guy's a genius.
I watch him quite often.
What he did with the poster?
Yeah.
Did you see what he did with the poster? How he put it in a box diagonally?
That's the one I'm talking about. That's the video I'm talking about. Watch that, Rebel. It's new.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
So I guess there's some kind of new thing where they charge you $4 if it's over a certain amount, or $15 if it's over another certain amount.
And I think they just implemented this like fairly recently too. So maybe it's a glitch on the end where they're trying to get all the prices right too.
I don't know. I'm concerned though. I'm gonna have to go into eBay and just randomly check some of my calculated shippings to make sure I'm not getting that. But I almost always put 13 by 13 by 8. I have a friend who says she puts no dimensions in.
I don't put
unless it's over.
Unless it's over a certain amount. Unless it's over the amount, I don't put any dimensions.
See, I always have. I don't know what. See, I always have, even if it's just.
When I was doing dimensions, I was screwing up. Like how, I don't know. I thought I was doing it right. But when I would put the dimensions, even if it was 6 by 4 by 1, something, I would mess up. It would like screw up. And I know that it's right because, once you ship it out to eBay, if it's wrong, you're going to see that charge.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm right. I'm spot on since I quit putting in dimensions for smaller packages. So if I just do it on my larger stuff, I'm good. I don't know what it is about that, but I haven't had a problem with it, so I'm just going to stick that way.
Yeah, I don't do dimensions on my under a pound stuff at all.
Okay.
But I have on everything else.
I just put it in for everything because the blanks are there and I just fill it in.
I think everybody kind of goes and does their own with that, But it was interesting how he said don't measure it this way, do it this way. And I'm quoting him, but I'm not probably quoting him right. Just give it a look, give it a watch later. It's really, really informative.
Yeah, I like to watch his stuff.
He's good. He's got all that ephemera, just cool stuff that I don't have. My ADD wouldn't let me. I can barely sit still for this live for an hour and a half. But all of that, his stuff, postcards stuff. Gosh, I would go mental trying to post them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, just because I would be like, be the same thing over and over. I could.
Yeah. Some people are okay. I like variety. I'll go from, if I get
to.
bored with plush, then I'll go to smalls or I'll go to something else just to give myself a break for a little
Break
bit.
up the monotony. You have to in this job, you know. Just start hating things.
Yeah. I had my new strategy with this week was if I picked it up and put it in my hand, I had to do something with it. I either had to take pictures of it for eBay or it went in the basket that is going to the booth. And I took a whole bunch of stuff to the booth yesterday because I need to get this under control.
Yeah. I miss going to our little dirt mall here at the flea market. I loved that. I wish I had enough stuff to keep that going all the time.
What'd you call it? A dirt mall?
Yeah. Our dirt mall. But it's beautiful and it's fun and it's packed all the time. And I friggin' sold everything I had there.
Wow.
Well, it was when I cleaned out those estates. I had to have somewhere to go with it. But, you know, I took the stuff I wanted to sell on eBay and then took the rest to the flea market. But I wish we had a place here with booths where it was an antique, you know.
Yeah.
I wish. Gosh, I would love that. Probably up in Key Largo or Homestead or something. Maybe I could look.
Yeah. I went to my booth yesterday. It's slow right here. You know, people are just kind of holding on to their money, I think, because of gas and everything. But I made booth rent and $30.
There you go.
At least that's something.
That is. No,
It is.
That's better than sitting here looking at you, right?
Just saw a sign that said garage sale. What's the day? Thursday? It could be this
It
week's
could
sign.
be. We have yard sale. No, today's Wednesday, by the
Oh,
way.
that's right. It's Wednesday. So they're probably, I'll still go. It could still be up from last week, which I hate when people don't take their signs
Why
down.
don't they take their signs down? That's
I know, that's so aggravating.
Yeah,
I want to go
Sandra,
knock on the door and be like, is there a sale here? Excuse me.
I've pulled over before
Like to
thinking
buy
it was a
something.
yard sale, and it wasn't a yard sale. It was just a really messy yard. All right, we have a question. It says, what happens if you don't put dimensions in and it sells international? Yes, dimensions are important for international.
I think that some of them require it, don't they? Or don't it require? I think it requires an international. I don't know. I go to the ESP or whatever it's called, global shipping. Yeah, global shipping program.
See, I do international and global shipping, but for international, there's certain rules. It has to be under 4 pounds to go first class international.
Under 4
Under
pounds.
4 pounds.
I don't mess around with any of that. I'll start looking into it once I'm a little more comfortable with.
And the dimensions can't be the length plus the width plus the height. I think can't be past 36 inches. I think that's the rule. But your smallest size of your box can't be less than 6 inches, which I only learned this recently.
Really?
Yeah, because I shipped a lot of little stuff like in the 4x4x4 boxes. So now I'm
maybe
myself.
it's talking about. Well, yeah. I mean, if it's a cube, maybe that'll work. You know.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Looks like it may be going on today, but it looks like actual garage stuff. Like, so I don't know. I'm gonna go and see, and then I'll take the camera if anything worth looking at.
I love this. You go, Liz.
There you go.
I'm jealous now. I want to be out yard selling on a Wednesday. So my brother came down this weekend, like no warning. Just, hi, I'm coming down.
Yay, but that's good.
It was
That's
really
good.
nice. Yeah, it gets us out of a break away from our work. We go out and have to spend time and do something.
Yep. All right. I'm going to start working.
You
And we'll
work,
chat.
lady. Get to work. I have to go pull my sales, so I'm going to be away from the camera for a second.
Okay.
And then
All right,
I'll see you when
Sandra.
you get back.
Okay. Sandra, let's see. They pay shipping upfront. Well, the only caveat I would say is if you're even if you're using global shipping, if your box is above dimensional size, I know you're going to be like for me, I ship to Kentucky. If your dimensions are wrong, you may still get charged the extra if it's above, the dimensional weight stuff. So yeah, it is still important anytime you're shipping that if it's going to be more than that, I want to say it's like 10 something or 1700 square inches or whatever. I just know it shouldn't exceed 36 inches length, width, height. I'm pretty sure that's the thing.
I think the 1728 is a cubic foot.
Yeah, that's 1728 cubic foot. I don't try to figure that out. I just know if I'm going to ship something it's going to be bigger than a large priority box, make sure you have dimensions. And somebody said that they use the 12 by 12 by 8 for priority. Let me see. I know they just read them. See, they have on here the dimension of a priority box. And it says the OD is 12.25 times 12 times 8.5. So technically, if you round up, which is what we're supposed to do, it should be 13 by 12 by 9 with the new boxes. I just always put in 13 by 13 by 8 because I think because every once in a while, my mail people will pull out the tape measure and make sure the box. Yes, they do. Make sure my dimensions are right as far as it's staying under that cubic inch, whatever. Every once in a while, they'll do it. Yeah, I have a fellow Tennessee thrifter in here. Oh, here she's back. Was it a real sale?
Yeah, I'm bringing my camera back in. I don't know. I'll pan around. He's got like some outside stuff. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
There's some clothes and shoes. And then inside there's some movies. I haven't asked him if he has any toys or stuff. Oh, you got to see these dogs. Come here. Come here. Come here. Beautiful German Shepherd.
Oh, German Shepherd.
Hi. Hi.
Good morning, everybody. I see people still coming in.
Good morning.
So here's some movies.
Uh-oh. You faded out, Lizzie.
Oh, okay. I'm inside.
Lizzie K.
It probably isn't gonna keep a signal inside the barn. The sale is in a barn.
Is it metal?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in here and look, and I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, all right. I'm gonna get my clothes. My Posh has been doing really, really well. Like 1 and 2 sales a day.
And there's a new deal with listing on Posh and stuff. I'm going to send you the link to this other couple that I watched that did because Posh changed their algorithm and it's just crazy. And I've noticed a drop in sales too. But they have some ideas on how to move your sales. And I actually did it and got actually 3 sales yesterday just by relisting some stuff, changing a title. So I'm going to give that a try for a week and then come back at you guys with it.
Yeah. I'm so new. I don't know anything.
You're okay. Yeah. If you start not getting sales, let me know. Then we'll work on it.
I'm thrilled.
I would say just stick with what you know. Yeah.
Every day I've been cross-listing to Facebook, Mercari, and what did I say? Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook. Oh, and Etsy every day, even if it's just a couple.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see more sales. I've been selling on Facebook again after going almost a whole month with hardly any sales. And Mercari, I got one yesterday. So
I'm just sticking with eBay and Posh right now until I get this eBay store back in line, and then I'll branch out. But man, oh man, what a nightmare.
It can, my only thing for everybody is, for me, I prefer that everything starts on eBay. So when it sells somewhere else, I end it on eBay and it goes into my unsolds. And so when I go to pull everything to ship the next day, I go into my unsolds and pull all of that also. And that way I'm keeping up. If I had only certain things on Posh and it ended, and I'd be like, oh, that would
be nightmare.
That would be a nightmare for me.
I don't know how people do it with just 2 different eBay stores or 2 different Posh. I would go bananas. I can have an eBay and a Posh, but not 2 eBay.
Yeah,
It's a lot. But I if you don't keep track, with eBay, if you don't keep track, what you're doing, you got to go backwards. You just have to, or you won't make sales. It has to be on point. Your shipping, everything. Whereas Poshmark, you could put Athleta bathing suit bottoms and it'll sell. So.
Yeah. I love cross listing there. It's like 3 blocks and you're done.
Yeah. And the shipping is phenomenal. That's another reason why I love it.
Oh yeah. Like right now I'm grabbing this stuff. Well, this is for eBay, but nevertheless.
I'm going to pull my stuff right now. And
I'm wondering who else is working out there. All right, wait. Let me make sure I got the right pair of pants. Yeah, 889. All right. Let's get this one out. And then I'm going to get to the toys. Yeah, I want to say 14 eBay, 2 Facebook, 2 Posh, and a Mercari. So it's picking up. So I'm hoping people, keep listing, cross list if that's what you're doing. Stay active in all of the platforms. I'm learning that makes all the difference. All right. And all right. Get my labels. Every once in a while I'm hearing like noise. No, like me. I'm hearing an echo. Somebody's computer or something.
Can I tell you about the shipping changes?
The what? Oh, did you look them up?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Robert looked up the shipping changes for us.
Partials that are longer than 22 but less than 30 get a $4 surcharge.
Longer than 22, but less than 30
$4 surcharge.
for your length. Get a $4 surcharge.
That's not all the dimensions. That's just the one.
Just the longest. Length is usually, well, when I was in the military, length was your longest side.
If they exceed 30, it's a $15 surcharge.
So if it exceeds 30 inches, then it's a $15. And I know I've heard there's certain resellers who do golf clubs that are scrambling right now because they're being assessed, even using the priority boxes, the tubes, or those triangle boxes.
$15.
They're getting charged that extra $15 now.
Okay. So if it's greater than 2 cubic feet, you're also going to get a $15 surcharge.
Oh, greater than 2 cubic
2
feet.
cubic feet. So
You
that
get the
would be-
15.
So if you had something, that was under the 30 inches, say 24 inches long, but it was 12 inches wide and 12 inches deep, then you're going to get, it's
The
going to be 2
$15.
cubic feet, and you're going to get hit with a $15 surcharge for that
Hmm.
one, even though it's not 30 inches long.
And I don't like using FedEx and UPS because I hear all the horror stories on Facebook about getting charged later these astronomical amounts. And, how do you fight that? Because you just dropped it off at a UPS store or at a FedEx store. And I don't know. I prefer not to use them.
And you have them
people
scan
have
it?
these.
When you go to the UPS store, like if you have them scan it, would they tell you if you're off or?
I don't know. Mine will give you a little printout receipt, but all it is weight. Yeah, smalls are definitely where it's at. Smaller than a bread box. There you go. That's why, like with these appliances and stuff that we've started buying, I just think I'm going to part. Just do the parts and not try to pack these things that are going to end up in these big boxes. So
Okay,
we're going to have to really be more particular and pay attention this year when we're sourcing that we don't pick up bigger stuff. But now I'm concerned. I'm going to go, like I said, I pre-pack everything that's going to be larger than a priority box. So I'm going to go over where my stuff is, and I'm going to check everything to make sure what the dimensions are showing and what eBay is showing the shipping as. Because if I'm getting, $30 and $40 shipping, I might as well just pull it and take it to my booth because it's never going to sell and it's just taking up space. All right. I got 12 more. Definitely smalls. All right, before I get involved in my shipping, I had a couple people buy me a coffee, so I wanted to thank them very much. You guys make me laugh, make me smile. But one of them was the hospice nurse, and the other one was called Awesome Burger Quality Resale. So thank you very much for the buy me a coffees.
You guys are sweet.
That was very sweet.
They love you.
I'm hoping that people are, I get all these messages where they say, I heard you say this brand and I bought it and it sold for me. So,
well, you're my favorite person if that's any consolation.
And you're going to be my favorite person as soon as you get your channel going.
This is where it's at. Bras ears.
I know.
Oh, man, do I make it. I think they tell Chris all the time I wanted to name my boat Big Boobs because that's what bought our boat, I swear. Like, bras. I went last year. I sold so many dang bras on Poshmark. That is the bread and butter. Where?
There, she's back.
Oh, was it, Liz?
Okay, can you hear me now? I had to turn my volume up. Good. They had a table that it said everything on this table is a quarter, and I just missed this little train. They didn't really have much in the way of toys, but there was this antique mechanical train engine. The brand was Ideal, and it was a good size. I don't know what it's worth, but there was a guy next to me who was asking about prices, and I mean, he snatched it. He like reached over me and grabbed it before I had even had a chance. But on that same, what?
I said, I like Ideal. They do dolls and stuff. I usually will pick up the dolls. I haven't ever seen trains, but it's a good vintage brand.
Yeah, and it looked like it worked. So for a quarter, I also got this hat. Lori, this is for you right here.
She's coming. She walked away.
Oh, it's the brand is Laine, Laine, made in France. And it's a hat with netting on it and a feather.
I have all my shipping stuff in my office, so I do the lives out in the living room.
Can you see enough?
Oh, lovely!
For a quarter.
Lovely.
The brand is Laine, made in France. It says. Have you familiar with that? And then I got these two plates, and they have like a little holder thing and and a little round place to put your saucer. I mean, to put your cup.
Oh, that's cute.
What do you call these? There's two of them and they're different designs. So here's this one.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The veranda file says Lane is actually French for wool.
Oh, okay.
So it's a wool hat.
So wool hat made in France. Okay. So that's not a brand.
Oh,
But that's good to know. It's good to know what it's
that's
made of.
excellent to know.
Yeah, perfect.
And then this one. The only thing on the bottom, it says MJ. It doesn't have any other marks, but it's kind of gilded. It's got this little gold around the edge and here. They're real pretty. And then he was going to charge $0.25 each, but I just gave him $1. And then I took a free bag. They had a box of these. They're just shopping bags in a good size. It says Oklahoma Ladies Conference 2015, up and away.
Is
No, I
it
can
Farm
always-
Girl Scavenger? Is it Farm Girl Scavenger that did the video
Noel?
on bags, on shopping bags? Noel?
Yep.
I think, yeah, that was a good
I've
one.
sold a few, and definitely if you see Trader Joe's, those Trader Joe
Yeah,
bags,
yeah.
a lot of people collect them from different cities. So
So these were free. Should I go back and get more? They had a whole box full.
Well, I
I,
just see if they sell.
I
don't
don't
sell
know.
a bunch of them,
The
but
pocket. I was just getting it for me, for my personal use.
sometimes they might be worth something. Robert picked me up a bag that was from the Smithsonian something or other, and I think I listed it for like $20.
Hmm.
But
I
it
may
had
go back and get
bags.
like 2 more. All right, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna run back for a second.
All right, and let's see. Yeah, got junk in our trunk. $4 for posts because they're nothing is yet
That's
larger than
what,
26
that's
inches. Now hit with the 40. Dang, that's just awful.
see.
Most of the bags sell well. It's connected. Yeah.
How am I supposed to ship this?
Yeah, I think I've picked up things from like New York City, bags from New York City and stuff like that long time ago. Definitely worth looking up. And they can be folded up and just stuck in a poly mailer.
Right. Easy.
All right. Yep, definitely. Somehow this is.
Ah,
You see the luncheon set is the plate cup item?
Oh yeah. Did she just have the under part or did she have the cup too?
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. She'll be back. We'll ask her if there was a. I've seen those luncheon sets in like milk glass before.
okay, thank you.
I don't think they sell very well.
What are they?
Those little, like, they come with like a decorative little plate and then it'll have a circle in it for a cup and they're called luncheon sets. I think
Luncheon
Pyrex
sets.
and Fire King, all of them put out a lot of those also.
Yeah,
I made that
thought-
mistake. In fact, I think I have a box that's like hidden over here that's full of milk glass that's just, probably need to get it out and take it to my booth.
Yeah, that's a booth thing, I would think.
Yep.
I like them for decorating or setting, like if they're round to put plants on top and stuff. Plates.
I went to a yard sale last weekend and this lady was selling off all her plants for $2. So I got
Oh man.
a huge Christmas cactus that I'm going to split up with my sisters, an African violet was big, and then an orchid,
Oh
which
wow.
I got to figure out how to take care
But
of.
I show you, I finally got like after all these years of having what are they, orchids? I finally got this one to bloom. Can you see how beautiful it is?
Hers is like root bound. She told me I needed to do something with the roots.
I just threw it. Actually, there's nothing in this except for this. I have it in double bowl, so when I water it, the water goes in here, but there's no dirt or anything in there.
She told me don't water it. She says it's an air plant.
Oh, then you might have an air plant. This one is like, it's kind of the same, but they.
But she
I
said
only
it was an orchid. It
only
has
water
that
it
kind of
once a
leaf.
Yep, I only do it once a week. I put a little bit of water, and it's so hot here though.
True.
Like I can tell this little guy will get like wilted on his leaves. But I think that's why I have to water. You probably wouldn't have to because their little roots are like little sponges, and they hold a crap ton of water.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do some research on it because I'd like to see it bloom.
I've seen where you put like an ice cube in.
Oh.
Just one ice cube to water it like a week, something like that. Yeah. Do you have any plant people in the chat?
Y'all, this is hilarious. We started a gardening Facebook page. What year?
2014.
2014, because we were growing a garden. So we made this page. And 2 years ago, when everything happened in the world, we had 600 people in our group. I think we're about to hit 16,000.
Oh my God.
There's probably somebody in that group who can give me guidance on this daggone orchid.
There you go.
And I haven't done a garden in 2 years, so
Okay.
I have wonderful moderators who keep up. Believe me, there's so much drama in a garden group. You
I
would
can
not
imagine.
believe it.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I can't believe how big it's gotten.
That's crazy. That's lovely though. That's good.
This is the wrong box. Still wrong. Somehow my box has got to fit here. All right, here we go. Let's see. If you have a mommy daughter, oh, she's not back yet. I don't know if Elizabeth can see the comments or not.
See, that's why I love Poshmark. No fussing around. Just grab the box, set it in there,
And be
no
done.
nothing.
Yeah.
No measuring crap. Hopefully they don't change, huh? Jeez.
I know. Hi, Jersey Gypsy. Jersey Gypsy is Thrifty, aka Lisa. That's funny.
Hi,
Huh?
Lisa.
That's a lot of names. All right. I gotta keep paying attention. Otherwise, I'm gonna send the wrong thing to the wrong person. I'm still trying to do this daggone scan sheet. I'm just not enjoying it at all.
I don't do a scan sheet. What is that?
That's where you
I hear people talk about it, but I'm not even. My post office says I have to do it. I'm gonna.
it brings up everything for you that you have to
Sorry,
ship.
another sale. Sorry.
And then at the end, you get a scan sheet. So when you take it to the post office or when they come to pick it up, they just have to scan that one barcode and everything is
Well, how
processed.
do they know that everything is processed? How do they know it's all there? You know what I'm saying?
I guess they have to trust that we're being honest because otherwise your stuff's not going to get scanned
Well, I
until.
know, but that's a lot. That's kind of weird.
But Posh
Makes it
doesn't do it.
easier, I
Macari
think.
doesn't do it. Facebook doesn't do it. So I end up having a pile that's on the scan sheet
Oh
and then
man.
another pile that's not, that has to be scanned. It's annoying. And then this weekend, I have a new carrier. I don't have a permanent carrier. I have people who come and go, but it's usually the same people. Well, I got a new one. And the carrier, I live rural, so it's a rural route, said, well, if he doesn't call you to tell you that he's coming to get your packages, then he's not going to get paid for your packages. I guess they get paid to come. So then I'm thinking, well, why am I doing a scan sheet?
Right.
They still get paid for those on the scan sheet, I'm sure.
He said they probably still get paid even from the scan sheet, but
Weird.
I'd rather not do it. I'd rather print, stick it on my scale, print my label, throw it away instead of writing on what it is and then
Right.
printing all the labels at once. And then you got to go put them on the packages. And
See, I would screw up. It's just inevitable. It would happen. And I tried to bulk print one time to bulk ship on Poshmark, and no way. I had to go and match everything, and just no way. I'll do it one by one. I'm good. And then
I'd
until they
rather do that.
for eBay, I mean, my post office is great. I drop off. I just run in and skip the line and drop it off. My carriers work, but the guy at the post office is great. Hopefully he stays there a long time.
I made a mistake and ordered small bubbles. It's so annoying because and now I have like 5 rolls of small bubbles. So I'm going to force myself to use them on little stuff. Just double it. And I annoy myself all the time on the dumb stuff I do.
Sorry, I got started talking to the guy that lives here. So I went back to see about, getting more because I thought maybe they're just trying to get rid of them. And he said, well, we were just kind of doing them like a gift purchase, and I said, okay, that's fine. He goes, well, here, take another one. It's okay. Because I got 3 things. And then I went back and I said, well, let me go look and see one more thing. So I looked at the movies and I bought a Ender's Game movie just because I like that book and I've seen the movie once. So anyway, I'm back on the road now to go to the thrift store.
Now, did that plate you showed us, did it have a matching cup?
No, there were no cups. I should have asked if they had it. Should I go back and ask if she's got the cup somewhere?
Well, got junk in our trunk says it's a luncheon set.
Okay. The cups might have gotten broken or something, but let me go ask. Because I'll always wish that I had if I don't. I'm still in their driveway. It's a long driveway. Yeah, because it would certainly probably be more valuable unless somebody's got the cup and they're looking for a replacement.
And that might be too.
Still bringing stuff out, so I'll find out.
Yeah. Because did it have a little ring in it somewhere? Yeah. It's supposed to have a little matching. Let's see. She also said a lot of times there's mommy-daughter tea clubs, and they usually have to provide their own. So that's who buys them.
Okay, I'm gonna find out. I'll be right back.
Is she going to ask if they have the cup?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Not that she's sitting here getting all kinds of information from other people all over the country. Yep.
See, I just relisted this on Posh and changed my title and it sold in 5 minutes. Not kidding. That's crazy. This is the second thing. There's something to it. Because I know I don't have bad stuff.
Right.
Then everybody say that. My stuff is good.
Right. Anybody got questions out there?
Yeah, throw some questions. Let's talk.
Uh-oh. I think Elizabeth's phone is on and I'm getting an echo. Echo. Oh, let's just discuss the premiere. Who caught the premiere the other night? Who was there? Era Unique was there. I found it very.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh.
And I go to other people's premieres, but I'm not a fast typist. And then I was trying to keep up with the chat, and then there were lots of people commenting, and I thought, it must be difficult to watch the video and the chat. I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. I think I'm just going to let videos be videos and lives be lives. And
Your informal polling that said
Yeah.
they prefer just to be-
I asked, and several people commented that they prefer not to have the chat for videos.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anybody got any thoughts on that? Plus, you know, it's a 30-some minute video. It was just, I like longer videos.
I only watch a few people that do I think I just watched like I didn't catch yours, I was out, but I do Bolo Buddies and Nurse Slipper, I'll watch their lives. And I don't much interact with the chat as much as I watch the premiere, you know, like as it's going. And if I don't get the first part, I'll go back and watch the first after it's done. So
I was watching
sometimes
Bolo
I'll
Buddies.
say hi and then that's it and watch.
I liked doing the live for, the premiere yesterday for Bolo Buddies because she was showing stuff in a bin and I was like, oh, you missed that. And you should have got that.
That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh, I want to do that so bad. I want to walk through my Salvation Army and just record or have you on live, like on FaceTime with me or someone, and just go through it and let you see what we got. Because there's so much stuff out of my wheelhouse. And I don't care who you are around here. I mean, there's just a lot of money around here. And so there's a lot of money in that Salvation Army. And I don't know a lot of it. And to take the time, you guys know, it's a lot to comp everything, you know. I kind of pick up what I like and then hope, comp that, you know. Or watch my girls, my Noelle and Bolo Buddies, and take their advice and look for that stuff. I'm telling you, I do great on their suggestions, like just finding those types of items here.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Heather, ERA Unique. We have been working on our taxes all week. So I think we're ready to pull the button or push the button that says, okay, we owe you this amount.
I thought you were supposed to be in a harbor.
I went back and asked if she had the cups, and she said no, she had found those in her mother's house, and she was just like putting stuff out as she came to it. She said, so the cups might still be there, and so I gave her my sister's name in case she ever finds them.
Oh, yeah. All right. Desert Fairy Chick. Let me tell you. Hold on. I think if you go into your
list about
Elizabeth, I think your phone's doing back
Okay.
something or other because I keep
Yeah, I'll mute.
If you go into your seller levels, I think on the seller hub, if you've got any issues going on, you're going to see them right there on that screen. It's going to tell you what your transaction defect rate is, all of that stuff. It'll give you an idea if there's a problem. But my suggestions, if you don't have any issues like that, then try doing a sale. Try doing promoted listings. You know, I know a lot of people hate to give eBay even more fees. But this month, I changed my promoted listing fees from 3% to trending with a max of 10. And I'm seeing a change. I'm seeing more sales. And if you think about it, the percents that are 10% or less, and I noticed some things are selling for less than what my original listing fee, my promoted listing fee was. So I don't know. Those are some of my suggestions. If your sales are really slow, or if it's been listed a while, end it and do sell similar.
Sell similar.
Those are all the things, you know, and you can tweak it. I'm glad I remembered what I was working on.
Sherry, I see you up there. So about Poshmark, I would copy your listing, change your title, and then repost it, and then delete the old listing, just so that you have a fresh new listing. That's what I did, and I don't know. I'm seeing some sales, and it has been crickets. hits for me, and I make at least a sale a day. I know that's not, but that's on the low end, and nothing. Like I went 3 days with no sales, which is crazy, but whatever. And so I just started moving some stuff around, and I deleted the old listings and then copied and did a new one with a different title, shorter title, like Coach Bag.
Really?
I really hope they fix their stuff. Yeah. I just, like I said, I'll pick and, I watch some YouTubes that never steered me wrong. How about that? So I take what they say and kind of implement some things in my stuff, in my stores, just to see if there's a change. And if there's a change, I'll run with it. These guys are putting the time in to do the experiments that I don't have time to do. And so I'm giving it a whirl. But yeah, I would, you don't have to mark it for sale. There's a copy feature at the end of your listing, and you would just copy, go up, fix your title, list it, and then go back in and delete the one. So you just go back down to the bottom right, hit that, and then you have the option to delete the listing itself, and then it'll be a new one. And just refresh and sort by Justin, and you'll see your unlisting. And if you lose the other listing, sort by Justin, and your other listing will be right next to your new one. So the one you're messing with.
I'm in a Poshmark group, and somebody suggested going in every day and up your price $1 or decrease it by $1. And they said that somehow that toggles something.
I don't know. I think it's just consistency with that. If it's not selling, I think then you should go in and screw with your stuff. But I think if it's under a month, 2 months, something like that, maybe even, I look at a 3-month window. I'd like things to sell in 30 days. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I haven't done much of that. I change prices here and there just to show activity in my store, but not for any purpose. I don't think.
All right.
Yeah, right. One sale a day is better than nothing. I just got 4 overnight in this morning. I'm like crazy. That's how it used to be. So I'm hoping we're going back.
I know, yeah. I'm hoping I'm going to start getting, I think I'm at 700 listings maybe on there. So I'm hoping I'm going to start getting at least one a day. We'll see.
You should. It's not as extensive as eBay. It's pretty.
Yep, 700.
And that could be my fault too, because I really haven't been working so much on Posh as I have on eBay. eBay's getting all my attention, so.
Yep.
Who knows? I just want to sell this stuff.
Get it moving, make room for yard sale stuff this weekend. Yard sale. We hit some yard sales last weekend, so that was nice. Hello, Miss Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
I got your package yesterday. So I'm going to have to do a video on it soon. And I've got to do a video. What is that called, Laura? Willow Buddies and I are doing that. I forget that word every time. Collaboration on our $50 bags from Donatella Botolino. So I got to get that done. We're going to get that released. All right, I'm going to mute real quick because I got to print all my labels. How do I mute? Right here.
And I have got to run and grab another box. So we will be back. 1, 2, 3. Elizabeth, are you on your way to the thrift store?
Hold on. Oh, I don't know if she better not wreck.
Can you hear me? I know. Can you hear me?
We can. All right, guys, I'm going to print my labels real quick.
All right.
All right. I don't know if anybody can hear me. I'm driving through a town, so it's a little bit noisy, and the road's kind of bumpy. So I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm on the way to the thrift store that's here in the town. This is not exactly where my sister lives. She lives out in the country in between this town and another. And so her address is not this town, but it's Wagner, Oklahoma. She used to be a high school teacher here for, I don't know how many years, a long time, like over 20, probably, I don't know if she taught for 30.
Well, hopefully there is some good thrifting in Oklahoma.
Yeah. She said this was the only thrift store in this town, but she said they have good prices on books. It's like $2 a bag or something. I did go to a store in Texas where our family reunion was, and they had books that were fill a bag for $1. So that was good. They didn't have a huge amount, but I was able to find maybe a half a dozen for my $1. So that was good.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, look at what my brother bought me for helping him.
I don't know if I can see it because I'm out there.
Earphones.
I'll have to go back and watch it later. I can't see out here in
That's
the,
okay.
in the car.
Can you Apple little ear pod?
Oh, nice.
And I was like, what? He was like, thank you for helping me put my house together. I'm like, oh, you were raised right. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating me.
Oh, and Rebel, I don't know if you can tell, but I did get my hair cut. Lori said she didn't get hers done yet, but I did.
With your hair, next week I'll be on, but I'm coloring mine blonde, so I'm gonna be like a whole new woman.
Oh, wow.
It's all
I'm
coming in
superstitious.
gray, and it's coming in gray, and all of this is really dark, and I don't want that look, and I don't want to dye my hair dark, so I'm gonna go to the gray, like lighter. I'll be twinning with Rebel.
There you go.
I don't ever plan to color my hair because my mom, I don't want to say I'm superstitious, but in a little way I am, but because my mom never colored hers and she never started to even get a little gray in the temples at about age 70. And so then she lived to be 80, so she started getting a little more gray between 70 and 80. And so I thought I want to be just like mom.
Right.
So
Hey,
maybe if I never color it.
My hair is just dark. There's no color in it at all anymore. It's all the grow out is all natural, but it's turning. You can see it. It's going. So I just want to fix that because I won't put dye on my hair. I don't want to have to keep up with black hair dye, or dark hair dye.
Right.
Yeah.
I blonded my hair for probably 15 years.
I made a wrong turn.
$125 every 4 to 6 weeks. Just
It's
can you
not a lot.
imagine?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
The joy down here, well, not joy, is I have to travel to go get a haircut.
There's no place
it's $125 just to get a damn haircut. Not even anything else.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris. Poor baby.
Yeah, Hannah, my sales have picked up. So fingers crossed that, things are going to start picking up. Plus, I'm selling more on my other platforms, which is very nice. But I did that trending promoted listing. Who knows? The trending promoted listings. But yeah, Desert Fairy Chick, I think probably 75, if not 85% of my sales are promoted listing.
Did you look in real quick before I go? Did you look into that 5% Google rule?
It's going down.
What was that, Lori?
The promoted listing to be promoted 5% or more.
Right.
You into Google. I did confirm that, by the way.
I just went ahead and tried that trending.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's over 5% pretty much. Well, unless some other items, like I did some scarves and they were trending at 4%. So I wanted them to get pushed to Google, so I pushed them up to 5. Just like scarves, some other stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I just wanted to let you know I did confirm that. It's a thing.
But yeah. That's why I think I'm making more money on Posh per sales than what I would have if I sold it on eBay, because I run a store sale. I have promoted listing fees, promoted fees on, plus I make offers, which is usually another 10% off. It's just, so you just kind of got to deal with the fees. Yeah, Hannah, I started cross-listing every day to all the platforms, and I'm seeing an uptick. So I'm hoping that that's going to help a lot for me also. Got to do what we got to do to make money, because, this is our primary income. So when sales are down, like, if if it doesn't get better, I may not be able to do my next sourcing trip because, you know, I don't want to accumulate more inventory if the inventory I have isn't really moving.
And it's going to be an expensive trip based on what you get out of it.
Yeah, and a very expensive trip because we're going to take 3 weeks with hotels and all of that. So we'll see. It's got to pick up dramatically for me. Got to pay attention here because I'm putting labels on. I don't want to be one of those people who has to send labels to others to get their packages sent to the right place. And I got a video, a haul coming out probably tomorrow, but we're behind in these. So this haul is going to be from like February, but plush is plush. So I'll just be showing you some of the things that I picked up at the Asheville Goodwill bins back in February. But I'm going to try to get caught up. Plus, I got all this inventory to go through.
I'm here at the thrift store and I was trying to hook in my headphones so that, you know, the people in the store wouldn't hear you guys talking, but for some reason I'm not getting it hooked up. I'm like trying to connect it to my Bluetooth, which it says it's all connected, but I don't know. I'm going to try it one more time and then I may have to like mute you guys and just go in and show some like
us
footage without sound.
Yeah, make sure there's no music.
Right.
I don't need.
Yeah,
I don't need no music. Oh.
I think if I came on to say something, I could talk for a few seconds. If there's like you're allowed a few seconds.
I think you're allowed, yes, a certain amount.
I don't know why this is not connecting. It's saying that my earphones are fully charged. It's just not wanting to take the sound from StreamYard.
Okay, I think we got. What do we got to chat about?
I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm just going to turn you guys down, and I'm going to walk in and just show you around. And then I may, like, before I buy anything, I might come out and y'all tell me if you saw anything that you think I should get before.
Okay. If your earphones can connect to your car too, you may have to step out of your car. Oh, yeah, true. Because our phones do that.
They connect to the car and they twig out in between.
Yep. So it might click in for her.
Yeah, once you get away from the car.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's get Facebook orders done.
I'm so happy you got some Facebook sales.
I know. I was starting to worry. I kept thinking, well, maybe I left it on vacation mode or something. I went and checked. That would be me.
Did Robert tell you I told him he should do a tutorial on DaVinci?
Oh, did you?
I looked high and low, Rebel, to get some help before I even sat down with him to see if, you know, and there's a couple, but nothing really geared toward what we do. And it's not necessarily resellers, you know, but kind of. He should do one because I understand it. I mean, he did. He spelled it out and showed me some different things. And I'll probably have to do another one with him when I get my video together. Sorry. Rebel's face.
I know. I'm trying to look at her plush that she's
I didn't know
looking
she
at.
had plush until I saw your face.
This would be like like when I was watching Courtney yesterday. I was like,
funny.
you
Scared
should
me. I
have
thought
got
something
that. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you guys, those Disney characters, I don't usually do very well with those. I forget what, upside down or upside something or other.
Inside out.
Inside out, that's it. Every time I've bought them, they've not done well. Now Peppa Pig does good. I'm just okay. This is my mentality. If I was standing there, I'd be like, yes, you need to get Peppa Pig.
And she grabbed it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Cole's Cares. Make
What
her
are
bigger. Oh, she said make her bigger. Y'all, how do I make her bigger?
All right. Did you guys
Right
see
here.
that? Would you get the Peppa Pig for $2?
Yes, I was saying I need. Oh, wait, stop. Hold on,
Yeah, I was just
people.
putting it down to pick up something else. There's a joy and sadness from Inside Out. The sadness has got some some kind of.
I don't do very well with the inside ones.
You say you don't, or you do?
I do not.
Upside down.
I keep calling it the wrong thing.
I don't do good with inside out. Nobody does, Rebel.
That's Dora.
Dora.
Yeah, I would get them. That's the Peppa Pig was the one that I've seen so far. There's a lot of, like, depending on the price, you know, some of the dandies and stuff I would pick up. How do I make her bigger, Robert? Without, y'all, I'm trying to figure it out.
There's a focus.
This,
The Naked
News
Raggedy
layout.
Ann.
Now go to the right.
this one.
That would be
This one?
left.
Oh,
Rebel doesn't know her right.
I
from
don't
her
know
left.
my right from my left,
Farther
y'all.
Or her
This one?
in from her out.
Maybe one more. All right, let's see what this does. No, that's picture in
How about the
picture.
far right one?
Cinema layout.
Just click on them all.
All right. So I didn't understand. Would you get the joy and sadness, or no?
Click on Elizabeth and drag
No,
her.
just a Peppa Pig.
Oh,
Okay.
Hold on, people. Drag her where? Oh, here, you
Yes.
think?
yes, like that.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
Good deal.
That I don't know. What brand is that one?
I'm trying to see. Mumbles.
Nope, never heard of it. How much are their plush?
Hmm.
How much is the plush?
That one's 3. The Peppa Pig is 2. I'll get Peppa. This is 2.
I'm looking. What are they again?
What? How much?
No. Robert, what's the name of that plush again?
Which one? Inside Out?
Okay, yeah. Y'all, I have a terrible memory. I'm looking.
Oh, cute. A little
Because
box.
here I'd be telling you it's nothing and it might have changed.
Mumbles.
It seems the ones that make sounds do better.
I don't think it makes a sound. It doesn't have any kind of box in it.
Well, there's a green one that sells for 14. The anger one
Ooh, I kind
sells
of
for like 11.
Oh yeah, we have an
really
anger.
fun, isn't it, Lisa? I was just saying, I kind of like this. We might have to have some shopping Wednesdays once a month.
Yeah.
All Elizabeth.
Oh, this one does have. Joy does have a sound box. I don't know if it works, but she's got a Velcro. She doesn't have a price.
I don't know.
Somebody
I haven't
has
seen
a-
anybody doing live. What you call it? Shopping.
Somebody has a joy and a disgust, which is the green together.
Yeah.
And they're like 20 free shipping.
Let me see if there's anything else down here. Oh, here's a weird kind of a Barney. It's like a
That's a bathtub
yeah,
one. I would get that if it's in good shape.
$1.
Barney always does. Yeah, I would grab that.
You get that one. Okay.
Yep.
Some little stuff. Oh, this is something.
It looks like a big store, Lizzie.
Oh, it's from Seoul.
Yeah, I think those are like McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Should I get it for 50?
I don't pick them up. I don't know.
You don't think so? Okay.
But that doesn't mean, it just means I'm being me.
All right. What about this guy? I think it's a tie. No.
No, it's one of those
Fuzzy.
cute teeth toes, right?
Fuzzy.
Nope. It's not even
Okay.
that. No, I don't know that one. Yes, Hannah, I agree. Barney always sells.
The Princess Minnie.
I don't do very well with Mickey and Minnie. Now, I pick them up if they're cheap, but it's just one of those.
Here's a Precious Moments Sherbet Bear.
There's like a larger white rabbit. That's about the only one that does really
And
well.
it's got a tag.
Sherbet. I'll look. See, we
My
all
daughter
cannot-
might pick that. It's dirty, but it can maybe be spot cleaned and still keep the tag.
You know what? One of them sold. Well, they're saying brand new, so but it sold for 18.
This?
Yep. One in
Okay.
January and one in February. So
Let's see what we got here.
that's a laugh and learn puppy.
Yeah, there's a few of these. Oh, look at this. Mr. Potato Head. Parker Brothers.
Yeah, that's vintage. There was one that came out that was a game.
Did I get this one?
Yeah, Sandra, I saw that too. I told her 18 for that sherbet bear.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Parker Bros.
Oh,
Potato
look,
Head.
losing our drawers. Oh, I think I almost turned you off. Sorry.
Manage active listings. Barney does though. I found a Barney lamp and should have bought it one time and didn't. Went home and looked it up and was like, dang it.
This is a Walmart. Cute.
Yep. They have a lot of plush. That looks like
This looks vintage. Tag. Oh, it's a Webkins.
Webkins. If it has tags, then sometimes I'll pick them. Although I just picked up a whole bunch of Webkins that didn't have tags because the price was right. It was fill a bag.
Let's see what's down in here.
Oh, probably just more convenient. Yes.
Cute.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do this shopping live
It's
where
fun.
we all can watch. That's fun.
It is. I'll shoot for next Wednesday. I'll go to our Sally.
There you
Hug
go.
fun. Let's hug
Yes, Sandra, I'll
fun.
go next week.
I'll have to go somewhere outside of my town because it's terrible here. Terrible. That's a little
Silly
strawberry
toy.
shortcake.
You see that?
Yeah, if you had a lot of them, they'd probably be okay, but smalls.
That one's
probably-
$1. What about this Hug Fun? Would you get it for 2?
That's a lot for me. I'm cheap
Hmm.
though. I said that's
Okay.
a lot.
All right. Well, I'm happy with. I'll get
Are you making toast?
these 3.
Oh, it's
This
chocolate.
guy. It's a battery operated one.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
run
mess
the
with that.
risk of that not working.
Sorry, Chris. I
Oh,
thought-
should I get this?
in there.
I've looked. It's
$1.
for $1. I don't think you could go wrong. You probably
Okay.
can get like $10 maybe for it. The Laugh and Learn puppies, they're hit and miss. Some of them do well, some of them, most of them
These.
not.
Yeah, I'll pass. They're kind of big to
Yep. And you run
travel.
the risk of
All
them
right,
not
I gotta
working.
get up. I'm on mute a second.
All right, I need to get this packed real quick. The mail person hasn't come yet. I might actually make it today. Veranda files. I have a huge, several totes of Barbie clothes, and they overwhelm me. They just keep piling up because I'll find them and I'll just keep putting them with the rest. I have one of these days, I have got to deal with the doll clothes and the Barbie clothes. I mean, it's a huge pile there, and then I have cases back there of just that stuff.
The last time we went to the bins, I got a big old thing of Barbie stuff, and I am exactly what you just said. Well, I'm like, how do I list this?
I
Really
know.
cool stuff, really cool stuff. Not super high price to the comps, but good enough. But still, it's overwhelming to try and photograph and list. And if you're missing pieces, it's just. I was thinking about lotting it all up and selling it that way on auction. You know, I paid a couple bucks for it, so whatever.
Yeah. I've done that a couple of times with things that I wasn't quite sure. And you know, sometimes you do well and sometimes not.
Right.
It's one label. I'll do it real quick. She's still walking, getting into her books. All right, is that everything? I think so.
Oh, I ended that.
Oh no, I got a Macari. Oh,
Did you see about the 2 Hanfords there?
I don't know what vintage Hanford's ink boxes. Did you look it up? I'm looking.
I know.
Oh.
We saw them.
I have seen those Hanford ink fox before at an estate sale, and they wanted way too much for them. But now it's good to know that if it's like $5, which to me $5 is a lot for plush, it would still be worth it. And it had condition issues too, right? You did well with the boxes. Lots in auctions too. The Barbie's collectors, yes. And you'll know that you've got a treasure in your lot of Barbie stuff if the price starts moving up.
Right, exactly. I guess it's trying to keyword the title, you know, where it's not. I guess just put lot of random.
Yeah. And there's certain colored tags that are worth the most. So you got to make sure that you look for the tags and show the tags. At least What I try to do when I have mixed lots like that is put a couple of the tags together to show, the variety of the different ones. I wish I could figure out how to print Mercari on anything but paper.
You can't do it on your label?
You can't do it on a Rolo label unless you like resize it down. But on mine, whatever I've tried, it's way too blurry.
I think we had a problem with that on one, trying to print, I think from the post office or something. I can't remember what Chris did though. I had to flip it around.
Lori, did you get Hannah's message?
Oh, I didn't. I need to.
Speaking of dead piles, right?
Well, and now I'm kind of, which stinks because I want to go to the store today, but I have so much stuff that I'm doing right now. I don't want to add to my list of things to do until I get through all of this old inventory. And it's working. It's selling, so I'm happy with it. Like, as I relist it, some, not all, but some.
Yep. I even went to my shelves that are full of death pile stuff and pulled one box that I'm going to force myself to pull stuff out and either get it listed or send it to the booth.
Did we lose Elizabeth?
I guess so. I wonder if her phone died. She'll be back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe Lori can not count.
Yeah, I'm afraid to wash Barbie clothes because it's like the vintage doll clothes. When you wash them, you start getting a million threads and things start unraveling. And all right. I'm good to go. I got all my packages.
I mean, I can do this.
Might be
That's
worth
totally
this
fine.
money.
Trying to see where I'm at here because I.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm trying to take a cue from Kevin from Commonwealth Picker because he's telling himself he can't go source until all of his death piles are dealt with.
Yeah.
But I can't say that for sure because technically I think I'm going to an estate sale here in a little while.
Technically.
Yeah, but I'm trying. How about that? I'm not just ignoring them. I'm going to do something.
Right. I'm gonna walk by them.
I've been doing
my
that for
gosh.
a while. But yeah, I'm going to try to deal with them. All right, we're good. So, I think we lost Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So when you're going to try to edit your video?
Today I did a couple of shorts and I sent to you.
Yes.
To get some stuff up on my channel, and I'm gonna mess with editing that today. I got a video from when we were out on the boat that I want to mess with first, and then I got I want to do a wet sole. So
That's a good one to start with. Those are my most popular ones.
I don't know why I didn't understand that I could do a haul video and a wet sold video. When I did the haul video, everything had sold, and I was like flabbergasted. Like, I'm like, I can't do a haul video. It's all sold. I have to do a wet sold video, and I don't know why I just didn't save that, do it and then do the haul. Crazy.
Yeah, you'll get it all figured out.
Yeah, it's just something, the small things sometimes. I'm like, where the hell is your brain? But yeah, I am going to mess with that today. Chris we don't have anything to do today, so I'm going to have him sit down with me and go over it, because ultimately he's going to be the editor in chief here. So I need him.
Yeah, you guys know how technologically inept I am. If I had to even today, he's trying to even show me how to set this up for today, just in case he's not here and I want to do a live one day. But it was a whole lot of stuff. Copy here, paste there, and
Look here.
yeah.
I know I finally got my setup where I'm okay, like out in the living room. I wouldn't have taken on this inventory mess. My office would be my project right now, but Jesus Lord. Let's just get these sold.
Hey,
Don't
wait a
worry
minute.
about
Oh,
the office.
shoot, I forgot my posh. Here I've done all of this and I forgot the posh. Dang it.
Your posh sales?
Yeah, I had two.
All right.
Let's get back to them.
I have got to remind myself to send you this video that I watched just last night. This couple that broke down some Poshmark stuff. It was really good. That does not work.
All right. I got to figure these out.
Well, let's give it a few minutes and see if Lizzie comes back, and if not, we'll call it in a few. We're already at our hour and a half, but I'd like to see if she comes back before we exit.
I have a feeling. I hope she's just not walking around thinking it's still recording. That would be me.
Well, that would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hannah, I have so many cool things right now that I want to go through. I have a couple bins of stuff that I wanted to try and undo live, and I have to get all this through this inventory, and it's all listed stuff, so it's got to be done.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hey there. So I went ahead and checked out, but I can go back in. I'm still here. I wasn't sure. I thought I heard y'all say you were ending, and then my phone cut out. So I just went ahead and paid and then came to the car. So I did end up getting the little Precious Moments bear and the potato head and the Barney, the bath time Barney, and the Peppa Pig. And then I got a couple of books, mainly like this one is one I would read and give to my sister, The Quilt of Life by Mary Tatum. And then a cozy mystery that I would read and then resell. It's the first in a series. It's called Poppy Harmon Investigates by Lee Hollis. I think the main character is an elderly person or senior citizen, and I've heard one of my friends talk about it. And then this really neat Barney book, which I'll probably just give to my daughter. It's a storybook treasury, but if it has books in it that she already has, then I could resell it. It's in decent condition, and like y'all were saying, Barney sells.
Barney.
So that's what I got. It was $11.44 total for all of that.
That's good.
The two of the books were $2 a piece, and the kids' book was $1.
That's my goal this year, to get more kids' books.
But I gotta hang on. I gotta turn the sound back up. I had the sound turned way down, so I couldn't hear a lot of what y'all were saying. There, talk again.
I said that's my goal this year, is to get more books listed.
That's what I have told Chris. Like he likes to look at books more at the bins and stuff. He'll go through them. I don't have the attention span to do it. I can't do it.
I love to look at books.
No, I can't. It's
but
hard for me to sit and read. So
it's hard to hold the camera and look at them. I've got to get my GoPro, my action camera going so I could just wear it, and then I can look at books without having to hold the camera.
Get you a GoPro.
Well, I've got one. I have a cheap version. It's called an Action Hero, but it came with very little instructions, and I can't figure out how to use it. So somebody gave me a link, which I haven't had time to even look through, that said they believed it was a video for my exact camera, which is what I need. So I've just got to have to take time to sit down with it and do it. I brought it with me, and I was going to get it out at my family reunion and just see if any of my relatives could just say, oh, yeah, here's how you do it. And I should have. My nephew helped me with Google Sheets, and I should have asked him because he's very technical. He would have probably known how to do it, but I wasn't even thinking because he wasn't at the reunion. I went to their house afterwards, and when I was on the way to my sister's. So I'm kicking myself because he answered all my other technological questions, and I totally forgot to ask him about the camera.
Yep. You'll get it figured out. If not, maybe you and Robert can do a
Yeah, Robert is the
Zoom or
savior.
whatever.
He's helping me big time. Big
Good.
time.
If he can
Tell him
if
to
he
make
can
a
help
video
me,
about that.
if he can help me, he can help anybody. And yes, definitely, you guys, definitely, if you're a reader especially, but even if not, go to Elizabeth's channel. I think we usually put them down in the comments and sub her channel. She's an avid reader. I'm an avid reader, but not of the stuff that she probably want to talk about.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to next week. I'll have a link and everything to my stuff. We'll put it out there,
Yay.
and then I'll have a video of it instead of just my.
And then you're going to have to start regularly
I
recording
know,
stuff. Get on a system.
which is good. I need that. I need it. I need a system.
Yes.
Yes.
You find amazing stuff. Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I know. I
All right.
text Rebel every time. Look.
I know. Yep. All right. We've had our hour and a half, so I got work to do. Everybody get to work or go eat lunch. It's 12:30 here where we are, so have a good week. We'll see you next Wednesday, but I think I'm going to do another live at some point this week, maybe.
Oh, I was going to tell you, Rebel, if you ever want to do a live early in the morning, let me know. There's a whole nother slew of resellers that don't stay up listing at night. They do listing in the morning. So
Yeah, I'm going to, but we tried to set it up upstairs and we couldn't get it to work up there properly. My computer's old upstairs, so if I do it, I'll have to come down here and do it down here. Gotcha. So, but definitely, maybe, I don't know, one day when I'm not actually leaving to go yard selling for the next few days. Maybe tomorrow.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oops, wrong mouse. I had Lori on the big.